So I want to talk about this block start here. Here's a great example of coming out of the starting blocks. One of the first things you can look at is the angle of the power leg. Should be about 45-degree angle, which it is here. You can adjust that to whatever's more comfortable. If you want it to be a little less of an angle to get more power, that's the runner's preference. We can see the runners also directly shoulders over hands, both sides, right over the starting line, which is a good starting position, not leaning forward or back. And as we get our reaction here, driving out of the blocks, one of the first things I'd like to note is right here, this little reflex kick with the quick leg. You can see that heel kind of drops back. Sometimes that can be held up if your back block is too high. So this runner's got the rear block at low enough angle right here, you can see, so that he can get that reflex in. All right, as we get started here, driving out all the way to a 45-degree angle, which you can see. I'll draw that 45-degree angle up right here. Right there, perfect 45-degree angle. He's driving his quick arm back as high as he can, which naturally forces a full extension and gets him to full stride length right there. And he's got his lead leg driving out as high as he possibly can get it. Alright, so the first step comes down. We're driving that foot straight down into the ground, and we're looking for full extension on the second stride right there, which we're getting a nice extension. Again, we're still looking at a 45-degree angle, and the runner's going to continue, and as he gradually works down the track 5 or 6 strides, he's going to straighten up, still at a 45-degree angle, but he's actually going to be looking more forward ahead now because he's still accelerating. And eventually, this is actually a hurdle start, 8 steps down the track, right into a nice hurdle stride. Those of you who are hurdlers, take note at how far away this runner is stepping from the hurdle. That's a good distance. Now maybe you don't hurdle that far yet, but be aware of the fact that that first stride should not be right up close to the hurdle. In fact, every hurdle stride should not be close to the hurdle. If it is, you're only going to be jumping up high over the hurdle, as opposed to what you see right here, flying nice and low over the hurdle with as little clearance as possible. Alright, the key to hurdling is getting that lead leg down as quickly as possible, which you can see right there. It's already down. He's got his trail leg knee high up and over, and bringing that leg down into his next hurdle position. So it's a good solid start there, and good things to work on from this point forward.